they're like, "Duh," and other people are like, "Wow, you saved my life."
We save lots of lives. What's up, YouTube fans? We are back with another TF News Live. And of course, I have my buddies, Mr. Paik4Life. Say hello to the people. And Mr. TMan978.
Hi, everyone.
We have a good amount of news today. So I'll probably move pretty quick, but why don't we start with if you got anything? Paik, I know you're probably a little light today, but go ahead. What'd you get?
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember what we did since the last time. I never remember, but I got the NPM movie masterpiece Bumblebee Prime. I also got this recently, which is the Void Tyrant, the Iron Factory Galvatron. I still need to review this. I was on vacation like 2 weekends back to back, so I didn't get to do that. And then I did the Arc as well. So I think that's it, but I don't even know if those were all I think those are all around the same time. I think I did the Arc the same time I got the Starscream or something like that.
Yeah, so. Starscream was the last thing that we showed off.
Yeah, so that's it. Nothing much. I haven't been collecting all that much, so pretty boring on my part.
You're still doing Iron Factory, right? So are you getting their what's his name? Alpha Trion?
I don't know. But they never tell me anything. They just
revealed it. I assume you're going to review it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same as their, what's it called? So
Scourge?
I don't know if they will, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
All right. T-Man, what about you?
Hey, what I got was the same crap y'all got. This thing, which I'm desperately trying to make him do a jumping pose, but his legs look so stiff, it just looks like he's stepping forward.
That's not too bad.
I wish it could bend more than 90 degrees. But other than that, G Tony got me swimming in Gigapowers that I have yet to review besides this guy.
Ooh, shiny.
Shiny.
So
this
shiny.
Like this. B Grimlock. Same size as them.
Oh, that's the Gigapower?
Yeah. They're pretty much the same height. This one's just a little bit wider with a giant jetpack on. And I also have
where was it? Oh yeah.
Hi. Me Floop say hi. And live long and prosper. But
more voices.
Other than that, I don't. Unless I didn't have tracks beforehand, I got tracks from.
No, we didn't have. None of us had tracks, so we got a bunch of retail stuff in between. Let's see, Core Soundwave, probably a bunch of.
Core Soundwave.
The Bumblebee.
Yeah, the Bumblebee. The Origin Bumblebee.
And then Scorponok and a bunch of other those deluxe class figures that Paik doesn't care about. All right, I got a few things. Also, thanks to G Tony for this one. It's freaking gigantic. This is Gigapower's Sludge. Just finished that. He's very nice. I like him a lot. Got this guy from Toy Dojo, but I still don't have my knee thing. Paik, looking at you.
Not my problem.
No, I know. It's coming from Texas, but he keeps forgetting to put it in the box, so I don't have. My knees keep falling down. But apparently, if you leave it out, if you just leave it extended, supposedly the spring fixed itself. It expands, and then it doesn't keep falling down.
That's a lie.
Good. What did you say?
I mean,
that's what people say. They say it kind of fixes itself. This is the Kingdom Rodimus, along with all that other retail stuff we already mentioned. I like him. I just wish he was bigger. Not because he's too small, but because I want an MP Rodimus. That's why. That's the only reason. And this guy, same thing as T. I really like him, except for his cat ears. But we'll have an upgrade coming for him, so that's cool. Oh, and not Transformers, but related. Gundam universe. This wave they finally made Zaku, so I like him. And that's it for me. All right.
Don't you dare say they're related to Transformers.
Robot related. Robot related.
BBC got like in trouble for calling that Gundam a Transformer. I think it was BBC.
Really?
Oh yeah.
At the Olympics, they said something about there was a Gundam in the background. They called it a Transformer.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Now it's like a meme.
That's funny. What's up, everyone that joined us? Let's just say hi to a few people. Black Dragon, Ricky, Gregory, Princeton, Phalanx, G. Tony, our bot supplier, Xbox, Dr. Diecast, Ridiculous Badger Games. Thank you guys every week for joining us. We appreciate it. All right. So let's get news up here. We do have a lot. So I am going to try to move quick. If I don't, just let me know to move on. All right. So we have, starting off, Kane Toys. You say you?
That's that pass.
So Kane Toys is making a 6-member Predacon, or Predaking, I'm sorry. And this is the, I guess, the pants or the legs of the bot, something like that. Although I don't see him in the combined mode here. So he's a very stylized version of what? Beast Metal? It's not Beast Wars.
No, his head kind of looks like his robot head kind of looks like War Within Optimus, but I guess he's supposed to be Optimal Optimus. I don't know.
He's just his own thing, I guess.
Yeah, but the head really reminds me of War Within Optimus.
What's that series called where the G1 figures are beast instead of the like Sideswipe is the bull?
Oh, T-Beast?
T-Beast.
Yeah, the artist rendition one.
Maybe it's related to that. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's too far off for me personally, but I figured you guys as Beast Wars people might be interested.
This ain't Beast Wars, man.
I know. It's related. All right.
So this is the pants?
I think it's the pants. I think it's the monkey pants.
Really?
That was my impression. Is he's the 6th member, and that's where he goes.
I thought he turned into a leg or something.
That'd be weird. I don't know. It could be like one of those optional things. You know how like MMC did the 6th member, but it was optional.
Maybe. I don't know.
Or what's the name? The Seacons.
I mean, we still have yet to see the final combined mode. They haven't shown us any. They showed us a silhouette like years ago, and we still haven't seen what it looks like combined. I don't know why they're doing that. Maybe it doesn't work. But. All right, I'll move forward. Next, we have Dr. Wu. He's putting out a bunch of stuff. So we already looked at his sound wave. So this is Blaster. Multi mode. There he is next to Soundwave.
Well, at least he doesn't have a crotch plate.
That looks a lot like the Hasbro one. It's really close.
Mm-hmm.
But these are smaller, right? These are smaller than Core Class.
Tiny, like Micromasters.
Yeah. So I don't know what's the usage of this. Like
the City Bots. I keep saying that.
City Bots. Okay. So to put it with like Unicron or with Fort X or something like that.
Yeah. Triptychon.
Pass on this one, dog.
Yeah, it's looks fine, but it's so small that I'm guessing it doesn't have that much articulation.
Kind of like on Target for $10, sure.
I think these are $30.
Yeah,
they're $30. It's pretty high. All right, they also made a Starscream, which looks a lot like the Core Class Starscream.
I haven't been paying attention to the Core Class. The only one I remember seeing is like the Optimus and Starscream. No, Optimus and Soundwave. I'm not super interested. I mean, these are just too tiny for me to have any interest. I mean, I get the appeal, but it's not for me.
I like tiny figures, but I don't like tiny figures with huge prices.
So someone said it takes the place of Zeta's Pantsformer part. So I guess instead of giving us the Pantsformer like separate piece, you basically put the monkey in place of that.
He's the crotch.
He's the crotch. Yeah.
Well, sure. I mean, yeah, I guess it's better than parts for me.
All right. None of you are interested in this, I assume.
No, not particularly.
All right. There's one more. So their version of
The proportions on that are super wonky. It's like SD. I think it's kind of cute. I kind of like that one. That would be
SD.
like the only one I would get.
super deformed, you mean? Is that
Yeah,
what- yeah, it does.
He's so cute. Like even his all mode is cute. I kind of dig that one. Not $30, but pretty cute.
Hey, thanks, Mike Rogers. Yeah, definitely hit that thumbs up if you can. Yeah, he is kind of wonky looking, but I guess that's the point. And this one is too. So this is their sea spray.
Spray drift.
They just switched the names. What was the other one? Spindrift. Oh, they mixed sea spray and what is it? Yeah, sea spray and spindrift into spray drift.
Yeah, that was kind of cute too. I kind of dig it. I like kind of these super deformed looking ones because I really like the Mastermade.
Oh, these could go with that. This could go with that.
Yeah, these are kind of cute. Okay,
How big-
all right.
How big is Mastermade? Like
Mastermade's not that big. It's I don't know. It depends on which one, but I think they're like maybe 10 inches, something like that. They're not huge.
yeah, so these might go with that. All right, moving on. Hasbro news. We got I guess it's a Gen Selects version of Blue Streak that Chefitron showed off. That's some painted paint.
Did you
have
say
a lot?
painted paint?
Oh, never mind.
I always like this deco. I have the Masterpiece version of it, but I don't know. I mean, I think the white really, again, this maybe because it's like pre-release or factory, whatever. The white just seems like too white to me.
That's what I meant. Sorry. That's what I meant by painted paint. But it's like really bright. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they might have to tone that down a bit.
Oh, I don't have the vehicle mode yet. Did we see vehicle mode on this?
No.
I couldn't find a picture. But I assume it's exactly the same as the Earthrise.
What's
That's
going on
good.
in the background there? Is this just a box of his toys that he just like shoves a bunch of them in there?
Oh, yeah, look, it's all Earthrise stuff.
Yeah, it's all RC, smokescreen. You see Chromia? Well, Chromia's in there.
Wow.
Cliff
Cliff
jumper.
Jumper.
They
Get the
are
hoist.
packed into that box. It's crazy. I don't know if I'd ever store it like that. Let me just throw it in there.
I do.
All right, yeah, well, you've got so many toys, there's no place to put them. All right, they also showed off Kingdom Pipes, which we knew was coming, but we finally see finished product here. What's weird is he doesn't come with two pipes. It looks like he's only got one.
Pre-production.
Yeah, maybe it's in the box. But the face sculpt looks pretty good.
It better be in a box.
That's a nice head sculpt.
Yeah, I don't like. Well, I'm disappointed a tiny bit that it looks like the backpack doesn't transform right. But I can't tell. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. So these pictures are from Chefitron. I don't normally show people's personal pictures, but they got it before anybody showed it. I assume Hasbro's doing a Transformers Fan Friday this Friday, so they'll probably show these on Friday. But obviously, after it's already revealed to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on. This was also already shown, but Hasbro read Optimus Primal. And there's a review up already. And he looks good, but apparently there's lots of QC problems.
What's new? Skip, because I already got the Voyager class that transforms. That looks better than
So I really like the Voyager Class 1. There's kind of no reason to get this if it doesn't transform and the articulation's worse. So supposedly these joints are made of translucent plastic, fake, so it falls apart at the joints, which is stupid. They also showed off their reformatting Megatron, mid reformatting, but I can already see the plastic on this looks junky. This looks fine. The painted part looks fine. Nobody interested in this?
Nope.
Yeah, same here. They need to improve this line. I think they need to make it better.
Oh, sorry, I got disconnected real quick.
No.
I kind of dig it.
Wait, the reformatted?
Yeah. I mean, it's something different. I know they're just recoloring stuff, but what other company did that? What was it Super 7 that did like a clear one? I didn't like that one this much, but I kind of like the, halfway transforming thing. I mean, that's really reminiscent of the movie, and it kind of reminds me of when Mass My Creations did that with the Mirage. Their Mirage when he was turning partway invisible and stuff like that. So I kind of dig it.
The problem is when you hold it, like when you get it in hand, it just feels so crappy.
Oh, yeah.
It looks fine, but once you pick it up, you start messing with it. The joints feel weird. They don't hold, and then it's like, okay, just forget it.
Yeah, but it would look cool as a kind of a display piece, I suppose.
Yeah, it would, and they do. And actually, I have them all. I put them at work. I put them there because I don't care if people mess with it because it's it's cheap.
Yeah.
But as soon as you mess with it, you're like, oh, this isn't a good action figure. It's just to put on your desk.
It'd be cool to put in with your Unicron, one of your Unicrons.
Yeah.
I won't be purchasing that.
All right, this I'm a little confused on. So I would assume these are KFC, but today BBTS put these up on their site as X-Transbots. So I'm not sure what that means, but these are obviously the continuation of the Junkions from their old mold. So this is Debris. I don't know their real names. Maybe you guys do, but
they don't have a real.
They're just like random characters in the background, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, now he has a name, Debris.
Yeah. But I believe they're the same exact model, just like slightly changed parts, right? There's his vehicle mode. I think there's slight retools, but for the most part, it's just the head change of the head and maybe like shoulder pads and maybe some of the feet, the shins.
So is that Psycho part of this?
Yes, it's coming. It's number 10 out of this line of Junkions. They're $120 each.
Mm.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. Paik, what do you say? Do you think this is KFC or X-Transbots, or they just doesn't matter anymore?
That'll be KFC.
Yeah, I mean,
the same people anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, I like that figure a lot. So the Wreck-Gar.
I'm wondering if they're getting rid of the label, though. That's what I'm curious. This one's interesting. That. Look at that weapon. We haven't seen that before.
What do you mean they're getting rid of the label?
Well, like I said, on BBTS today, they put these up as X-Transbots and not KFC, which is strange because they've always been at KFC.
Yeah. I mean, they still have the KFC label at the bottom left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it was a mistake.
Yeah. What's going on, Pac?
Yeah. Ricky says, anybody bought these? Yeah, I mean, they're pretty good. I have the Wreck-Gar. I don't have the rest.
I have the first two. I forget what the one's called, like Dumpster.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like them. I think they look good, and we haven't gotten any alternatives, so I'm kind of down for it.
KFC is hit or miss, so I know it's not all crap. Like Transistor's kind of crappy. It depends. You got lucky with Transistor, but
Allion was crap.
Oh, Ollie's, yeah. Well, that's X-Transbots, but yeah, they're hit or miss. All right, here's the next one. Stodgy. Yeah, there's a 5 of them. Stodgy. I'm going to call it Stodgy. Anyway, there's their last one is Oyster Delta. This looks a lot like the one they already made. Dumpyard. I think it was called Dumpyard.
They all look alike.
Anybody getting these?
No, I think I'm good with 2.
It says the guy, but
I do like the one with that weird axe or scythe or whatever you want to call that thing. Yeah, pincher.
Yeah. I like the weapon.
I don't have any of these because they came out when I wasn't doing third party at all because I thought they were too high. And then when it got re-released, I didn't get it.
Mr. Bots and Bits is with us. Thank you for joining. All right, moving on. So KFC also announced they're doing this is not a reissue, it's a remold of their what's his name? Ramhorn. They call him Rhino Horn. So
he needed a redo because that original one was trash.
No, it's trash. It just like fell apart. It didn't like stand up. It was really bad. I mean, I
haven't experience with the first one, so I guess I'm welcoming of a newer, better version.
Yeah, they've reissued all their transistor molds, so I guess they want to make new tapes to go with it. But they definitely needed a remold. It looks okay. I don't know if these legs pull out like horizontally, or if it stays in that little skinny mode. I'm not sure.
They might have some articulation.
And then they also did what's his name? They call him Ironpod.
Steeljaw.
Steeljaw, yeah, thank you. So this was also really bad originally. So we'll see.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never cared about the Autobot tapes. Like, I guess Rewind a bit, but not even.
You'll care when MMC makes the bigger ones, right?
Yeah, but that's mostly because of cool engineering. But as characters and like, I don't really care about them at all.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to get these. They're kind of pricey. They're $30 each.
I used to want the original toys of Eject and Rewind.
Look it up.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's $30 each.
$30 per tape.
$35. Sorry,
per tape.
Per tape.
That's how much Hasbro would charge, if not 50.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, me too.
Well, they definitely look better than the originals. The originals look like G1 tapes that they put with a Masterpiece style robot, which was weird.
And Black Dragon says we need an MP blaster already. I agree. Where are all these teased MP blasters from? Deformation Space, Fans Toys. Who else? Somebody else teased one. Somebody make one. Will they have a larger Laserbeak? I don't know if they're redoing. Laserbeak is for Soundwave, so I don't think they're releasing Soundwave's tapes. All right, moving on. Oh, unless he's talking about MMC. MMC already made a larger Laserbeak, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Magic Square teased their Jazz. So this is Legend scale. It looks like it could be upscaled to Masterpiece, but
it looks good. I like it.
Yeah, that looks damn good.
This is looks good, but I don't want to pay for it.
I put this picture in here just to show you can do the wing thing if you want to. The door wings.
Yeah.
And the speakers.
That looks like a Masterpiece, huh? I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell by the hands, right? Non-articulated, like frozen hands.
Yeah, and the mushroom peg thighs.
Yeah.
But their stuff, we've said it before, their stuff is amazing. Like their new version 2.0 over their Optimus Prime, that shit looks so good. Looks way better than the New Age one, I think.
Are MMC going to release the Autobot cassettes? It's been a minute since the tease. It's anybody's guess. I don't know. Paik says, me?
I don't know.
If anybody knows, it's Paik, and Paik doesn't know. So I'm going to say yes. I mean, it only makes sense. It's leaving money on the table if they don't. There's the vehicle mode. Why do they take these pictures so far away? That looks dope.
The hood gap makes me.
Uh,
But hopefully it's kind of covered up when they put the tape on, like the racing stripes, so you don't notice this as much.
Yeah, you might not notice it when it's painted.
I like it, but again, not going to get it.
All right, moving on. I might get it from somebody to look at. I still have to go through. Michael Rogers sent me a box. I haven't even gone through that box yet.
What the crap is this?
This
Those are
is
training ones, right?
Yeah, it's the next set. So we already looked. Last time we looked at the first two, they were legs. I don't know if you remember that. We looked at the two legs. This is the torso. I'm not familiar with the characters. So Iron, Arm, and Moonshine is what they call them. Just two different trains.
We clearly know how T feels. You put the buzzer on. He said,
That's what I was like. That's good timing.
Real response.
All right, there's the torso. I kind of like the look of this thing. I just don't want to pay for it. It's going to be pricey.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm curious I'm always curious how companies do their like combiner joints, and like this one looks really interesting. I don't know how it works, so
Raiden. So Takara. So let's talk about that for a second. So Takara teased a HasLab project, but we don't know what it is. It's from Victory. The guess is, at least my guess is, might be this combiner. Is it? Wait, is this from Victory? Is combiner Raiden?
I never watched Victory, but it could be.
Or the other guess is Star Saber and Victory Leo, to combine together as like an MP scale. You have any other guesses what the HasLab project might be?
I mean, I guess they could do the Victory Leo because they put in the engineering for their Star Saber that's super old now. That was clearly only meant to be used for the combined mode with Victory Leo. So I guess it makes sense that they could do that.
Yeah. Somebody asked how tall is he? He's the same size as all the Zeta combiners. So whatever Devastator and the rest. What's going on with the track? Oh yeah, it's curved. What's up with that? That's weird. It's like not straight.
I have -0 interest in these.
Wait, these look like Lego tracks.
Like all the panels and junk. Then the panels all over the robot mode just ugh.
Well, that's how the Zeta bots are, right? They're all panely in robot and vehicle mode, but then when they make the combiner is what they're after.
Panely too, like it has the crotch panels all over the place.
We need to see colored images of this. But we'll see on Friday. So I'm assuming that on Friday they're going to reveal the HasLab project. We'll find out. I'm
pretty forgiving on combiners just because they have 3 modes. So yeah. I think it looks pretty good.
30 says, yes, he is Headmasters and Victory. So I guess Raiden is from Victory. So it could be, the HasLab project could be Raiden.
He was on Headmasters? How come I don't remember that at all?
I don't remember him from Headmasters at all.
I've definitely watched all of Headmasters. I don't remember him at all.
It's for sure part of the Japanese Transformers line series. I know that. I didn't know he was part of Headmasters.
It's weird that they would make a Japanese thing a HasLab.
Sigma says, Takara, get off your butt and make us a MP Devastator.
That's some truth right there.
I would like that.
But what's it called? Was it Hatsui? He said he used a lot of his tricks that he had in mind for MP Devastator for the Combiner Wars one. So.
Right. Remember that.
It would take nothing for them to update that.
I know. Just take some of the engineering. Xbox says huge potential for an awesome paint job. Yeah, they could really do something here. But typically what Zeta does is they put out the first version, which is like regular plastic, and then they'll do like a metallic version, and then like some whatever, cell version. So I bet you the first one is unpainted or like less paint. I guess we'll find. Oh, this is not Zeta, right? It's Moon Studio, whatever.
Man, Zeta. All
All
right,
right,
move on.
moving
We
on
were
to-
talking about this guy, the New Age one. I'm gonna pass.
What? So
The
this
Magic Sword
is
one looks way better.
this is Legend scale for anybody
Yeah, I
that doesn't
know.
know. He has a lot of panel pieces. That's my
The chest kills it for me.
the chest, like the little chest boob piece sticking out
No, the double chest. So like if you look at from
right
the
here.
top, you can see
Yeah.
both the faux chest and the truck. What's it called? They're
You have
stacked.
the picture. You have the picture of him in the superheroes landing stance. That really shows.
Maybe.
Right there. You
No,
can see
right there.
right there. You can see so there's two sets of lights. They're stacked, and so he has like super big boobs. Chest.
Yeah.
Compared to the Magic Square one, it's not even a contest for me.
They shouldn't have put this picture in. This is very unflattering.
Well, even the other one, like if you go back when you can still see them, that one too.
Right. So the thing about this, I mean, I've been handling a lot of New Age. It is the best Legends
Feeling.
company.
No.
Right? They make the best product in terms of quality, but yeah, I do agree. This looks really
We
weird.
did a lot to make it look like this. From a
Oh,
distance, I would think it looks exactly. I would think it would be him. To be honest.
He's got
No
two.
way.
He's got two sets of lights. He's
Yeah,
got the orange
that's what
lights
I
and
said.
then another set. That's weird.
I told you, so double faux chest. The one in the back is for the
I don't like
alt mode. But yeah, the Magic Square one looks like the MP44. That one looks like so good.
BB03 says his melons are stuck in the bra.
Wait, you mean the Magic Square 2.0?
Yeah, the Magic Square 2.0 looks like MP44.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. I thought this was the same thing.
No,
Yeah.
we looked at that last time, and they haven't shown us color prototypes yet, so I didn't put it in this time.
Yeah, I think I saw new photos though. I thought I saw new photos recently. Anyway, I don't care about this one. I'm not getting it.
All right. Oh, I just put this in to show their Bumblebee fits in this trailer. Yay.
Don't care.
The Soft says he's getting both. Both Legends, Magic Square, and New Age.
Big
Right.
money, big money.
Big money. Oh, this guy said it too. Collecting both New Age and Magic Square. Love them both. All right.
They cost too much. I'm sorry. I'm out of Legends, period. Because they
Hey, G-
cost too much now.
I'm going to ask G Tony to send this to me so I can look at it because I don't want to buy it. All right. This
Must be
is-
nice.
It is nice. He is very nice. This is
Yeah.
Shockwave. Shockwave's lab upgrade for HasLab Unicron. So basically, you get two light up eyes. I don't know if they're painted, if they're not lit up. I'm guessing no.
I don't think it looks any worse than what it looks like now
Well,
when the lights aren't on.
right. That was my question. Like, is it dead eyes when it's not on?
I mean, it's still green, so I don't know. I like
Get
it.
dead eyes anyway.
And then what's this part for?
That's for the chest,
Oh, to light up the chest. Okay.
right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And it's the cog-looking thing.
Yeah, it
whatever.
goes with Scourge.
No, I think those are his eyes that he's supposed to steal from Metroplex.
Are you going to get this, T? For your
I want it, but I haven't gotten a lot of upgrade kits. I can't prove that.
someone make a 45-inch tall Unicron head? No.
There's a company, well, not 45 inches, but there was a company that made a really
Yeah.
big Unicron head statue.
Yeah. Art something.
Yeah,
Oh,
something like that.
I can't
You
remember.
might
the
have to get handy and make it yourself.
name. Yeah. You'd be better off making it. Okay, here's your the one you're interested in. This is the X-Transbots or KFC, we don't know yet, version of Psykill. I forgot his name. Toe Cutter. They call him Toe Cutter.
That's good if you don't have the official one, the Action Robo.
Wait, so they made a masterpiece version of him. That's the official masterpiece?
The
Oh,
Action Robo.
The DX one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you guys have that?
Whatever company that is.
Do you have that, Pig?
No, I don't collect this shit, man.
Yeah.
And did you say this is a KFC? Why does it say AC Toys?
Oh, I think they're the ones that
exactly
reveal
like
it.
their Junkions.
That's just the site that had it on their screen. But this is what he looks like.
Okay. Wait,
It is KFC, but it went up on BBTS's site as X Transbots. That's
the same character as what we just saw in the last picture. It doesn't look the same. So. Yeah, that's not the same. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm all confused.
Okay, so I must have unknowingly found another Psycho.
Yeah, I saw this one today, and I was like, nah.
So this must not be MP. Now I'm getting.
No, it looks small.
I can't tell. The transformation looks exactly like Rekgar and those KFC robots.
I'm glad you pointed it out.
The shape of the KFC ones.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it looks. I mean, the thigh thing, it looks kind of similar, but otherwise, I don't know.
So this is Junk Warrior AC Toys, I guess, is the name.
Yeah, AC Toys.
Yeah.
Aren't they the one that did the cliff jumper or something like that? One of the cliff jumpers.
Oh yeah. Well, this is bad timing on them because as soon as they did this, then X Transbots reveals they're doing this.
I think this looks. I think they both look kind of crappy compared to the official one.
I kind of like this. I don't know.
The Action Robo one. I think the Action Robo one looks better.
Yeah, Action Robo is spot on.
You own that one, or have you handled it? I
own it.
I like the look of this. I
thought I had it readily available already, but I don't see it.
I mean, I'm surprised they're doing GoBots.
I'm surprised nobody is doing GoBots, and it pisses me off.
Because GoBots suck.
Mm-hmm.
I had
Just
GoBots. The cheap
either
alternative.
one, Scooter, Turbo. We already got Psycho. I desperately want Crasher. I've been wanting a cartoon accurate Crasher my whole life.
Too bad you can get the DX9 one.
No,
I'm gonna get.
I was gonna settle for that, but I think that robot mode looks ugly, and it's Mirage.
All right, you guys don't care. I'm gonna move on. So this is.
I'll say that one.
Wait, these guys?
No, the previous robots.
Oh yeah, I like the look of it. It's just, I don't know if I like the company. All right, next is X Transbots Bond and James, and these are their version of Punch Counterpunch. They made him into a Fiero GT, which I love. I've always liked that car, so I'm happy they picked that vehicle mode.
This looks really good.
Yeah, it does look good.
598 showed these to me like I feel like almost a year ago.
These renders or something similar?
No, these. Well, I don't know if it was these renders, but he showed me the renders of these two figures, and actually all four, right? Because there's
Japanese,
two different, the toy whatever Japanese one, and when I first saw this, I was like, awesome. That's really cool. I don't even know why he sent that to me. I said something randomly, I think on one of my live streams, and then afterwards he was like, hey, take a look at this. And I was like, oh, when can I actually talk about this? So I'm actually glad that they can do this. And my one buddy is a huge Punch Counterpunch fan, so he's like super psyched.
When was that? How long ago was that?
I think it had to be like almost a year ago.
Wow, that's crazy. So they've just been holding on to the design. I wonder why I guess they couldn't get into the production schedule.
No, it's just pipeline stuff, man. I mean, they got other things they're doing. I don't think it was finalized, but it was.
Oh, okay.
But when he showed me all four versions, so it was already pretty close to done.
So here's the Japanese head version. And then there's I assume that's the American head, right?
I thought that was the American head, the Japanese head. Isn't that one the Japanese head? I thought the one with the face was the Japanese head.
He was only in the cartoon for 2 seconds.
Yeah, nobody's like fully.
And get out of here.
Someone in the comments could probably.
In Headmasters, he was in more than one scene.
Not a lot, though.
I mean, not a lot, but I just remember him being like, "Now it's time for me to switch." So he basically just leaves, goes out the door, and comes back in.
Okay, so the face mask is the Japanese. That's what.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Well, I don't know. That's what BB03 says.
Okay.
In the American cartoon, it was literally the amount of time that he was on a commercial. That's how long he was on the cartoon. It might have even been the same scene.
Yeah, so this looks really good. I like the look of it. I bought both for some silly reason. I'm probably going to sell one to somebody in this room. Maybe.
Not talking to me.
Here's the other one.
I like the other one with the chest piece. That one, every time I look at that, I'm like, I feel like there's just a weird gap in his chest.
The Japanese one, you mean?
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, you like this one. I kind of like it too because it fills out that random.
That's what I'm saying. Like weird gap in his chest.
Yeah.
I always thought he was kind of dumb.
Like his character?
Yeah, I'm like, how do they not know that it turns into the same car? That's what always bugged me.
I better go ask my Autobot friend. Did he say something like that? I don't know what that means. Anyway, I think it looks good. I would get it. I mean, I am getting it. The car mode looks really good. I like what they did here. The doors open up, which is X-Transbot's been doing that a lot.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't interfere with anything.
I hope so too.
I like those rims and the back. That looks awesome.
Yeah, that's like dead on to the Fiero GT. It's like exactly what the car looks like. So I'm a big fan. All right, we'll move on.
Superb.
Next, we have X-Transbots again with Fast and Fury, their version of Runabout and Runamuck.
Are you getting that, Sony?
Of course, I have to.
You don't need it no more, though.
So yes, I made a custom, and then as soon as I made it, like a week later, 2 weeks later, this was announced. But they look good. I mean, they look really good compared to the cartoon. I'm not sure about the head sculpts though. That's my thing. I think my head sculpt's actually better than these. Like they're all right, but Runamuck is a little boxy for my taste.
I'm scared of the transformation.
These got to be simple, right? It's so square. How could...
It looks like a lot of probably folding, rearranging panels.
Here's the back. You think so? It seems pretty simple to me.
Seems
like maybe this stuff down here. Other than that, it seems like it should
where
be.
Where do those doors go?
Probably in the chest. Fold up and go in the chest. Some people are saying he's too skinny. I don't mind. It doesn't matter.
I think they were skinny in the 2 seconds they were in the cartoon.
Yeah. So what's this? A fake wheel that pops out?
I can't see.
Did you see did 598 show this to you?
No.
No. So this was new when it got revealed.
New to me.
Yeah.
But I don't really have much interest in these guys. I don't understand your love for these guys.
It has nothing to do with the cartoon. So it's actually the toy. Because my parents, I grew up cheap, not poor, and my parents would only buy really cheap Transformers, and these were the cheapest ones. They were battle chargers. Right? They were small and they didn't like fully transform. So this one,
like this. They have the doors and the opening trunk. I don't think that's necessary. I bet you that makes the transformation way more difficult.
I hope not. I hope it doesn't. That's a good looking alt mode though. They nailed it. The Pontiac Firebird. All right, here's the other one. Oh, they're 7.3 inches. I forgot to mention that. So basically MP car size. Wait, is that MP car size or is that?
It might be taller, to be honest.
It's the same as the Takara cars, right? Those robots.
I need a ruler.
I don't know. That sounds a little tall.
Yeah, I think that's tall. Like they might be fans toys, carbot size.
Let me see what.
I'm curious.
7.5. That's tall. That's like the
7.3.
mid MP prime chest. That's pretty tall. Yeah.
It might be tall as Starscream.
So bigger than Takara Carbots. Right?
Yep.
So there's him. He looks a little less skinny for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just the angle of the picture.
I think it's black on a white background.
Maybe
white on a white background.
Yeah, that might be it too. They are different molds in the car, which is dope. I like that. Oh, how much for them? They're $100 each. So $200 if you want both, which everyone's gonna buy both, of course. Oh wow, there's a lot of comments. Holy cow. Yeah, 99. Bobby already knows, so you don't need to go tell Bobby. Oh, it's a joke. Okay, sorry. And that car mode looks really good. They did it. This is supposed to be a Lotus, and they did like good representation of Lotus. So again, the doors open, the hood opens. So T, I think you're right, because this one opens backwards.
Yeah.
I'm sure that interrupts the transformation. But
Yeah,
man,
for any helpful people, I know that was a joke. If it's Transformers related, we already know. Just for future reference.
head sculpts will be updated. How do you know that?
iBot said it.
Oh, I wonder if X-Transbot said they might change them.
Black Dragon.
If they make these, I definitely see them making Throttlebots. That would be cool to make Throttlebots. Full-size ones. We only got the small ones from Toy World, right? They weren't MP. I don't know what they were. I think they were Chug.
Oh, yeah, they were Chug. Right. I used to want those so bad, but I was too cheap.
I love them. I'm going to get them and then see how they compare. I'm not going to get rid of mine, though. I might have both. All right, here is... we saw this like 2 years ago, right? At TFCon?
Yeah.
The G2 version of X-Transbot's Gravestone. Here's his back. I don't understand G2. The love for G2. This is so...
love is... That was some people's first G1 to them.
It's just so...
They were born in 1985, so this was the first Transformers they got.
It's like they took random parts that had left over because, like, oh, we only have purple. Okay, we'll put that on because we don't have enough blue. Vice versa.
The G2 drove me crazy because I grew up with G1. So I was kind of interested because I missed out on a ton of G1 because I grew up in a cheap household. So I was like, maybe I can get them myself now. It's a second chance. But then I seen the recolors and I was like, these are ugly. All that 90s crap.
Yeah, it's the loud colors of the 90s. Love it or hate it. Yeah, I'm not super into this, but
I did buy Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper because they were the same colors. They were just chrome instead of different ugly colors like
the G2. The G2. Yeah. There's a trailer, even worse. I don't even remember seeing this ever. I've never seen this look before.
I don't think it existed.
No, they did. Remember? So, remember just like a few years ago, they came up. It was unreleased ones. They came up on eBay and they sold for like $30,000 or something crazy like that. And then right after they sold for $30,000, they put another one up. And this is the guy was pissed because he paid $30,000 thinking they were one of a kind, production samples. And I guess the guy who was doing the auction, he was doing a consignment kind of thing. I don't know. Anyway, so he had more than one, but I think they worked something out. But
this guy said everything was
It was never fully released, but they did have some samples or something like that.
I heard Breakdown. Wasn't Breakdown the only one released? From what I heard, he was the only. Yeah, I heard he was like the only one they released, and they never released the rest of them.
This guy got it right. He said everything is Charlotte Hornet colors. It's like exactly what it is. Those starter jackets from Charlotte Hornets. Looks exactly like that. Oh, you guys don't know. You don't watch sports. If it wasn't $700, I would get it. So this is still $220, which is kind of whack.
Oof.
All right, and then there's the fully combined with all the G2 bots.
Somebody adjust the temp.
Oh God. I guess if you love G2, this is gonna hit you right in the nostalgia spot. But man,
I don't know how this could hit you in the nostalgia spot. Again, like only 2 of these exist in the world. So
wait, didn't what's the company? Fans Project, right? Didn't they make one of these?
yeah, but again, like that's not nostalgia. They just did that fairly recently. I'm saying like you definitely didn't own this as a kid.
No, I understand. Yeah.
So
you're saying it was never existed. So how could you?
Yeah. So I don't know how. I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of G2 fans that want to collect this, but I don't get it.
Jay Stabler says, nope, G2 for me, all hideous. I agree. All right, I'll move on since none of us are getting it. X-Transbots gave us renders of their next 2 Defensor bots. This is, what's his name? First Aid? No. What is his name?
I think it is First Aid.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
First Aid, yeah. So this, they call him Paragon. But pretty good looking vehicle mode. I just don't know what the transformation is going to be super crazy.
Well, I like it, but I didn't really like I thought I might like the first release too, Fuzz, and that was kind of a disaster. So,
where's MMC at? Am I missing? So people are saying, doesn't MMC have a Power Master Prime that goes well with the G2 Defensor?
Power Master Prime?
What?
I don't.
Just skip that question.
Yeah.
Come to the next picture.
Anyway, this one is. These are cool looking, but if there's anything like Fuzz, I'm not interested.
So that's my problem. I got Fuzz, and I was like, he looks great. He looks great in vehicle mode. In fact, it was so nostalgic for me because my dad had the car. He had the 300ZX. It looks perfect, but the transformation is awful, and it feels like trash. Like it feels like you're gonna break it. Luckily, I didn't break it. I sent it back. But if these are like that, I definitely don't want to handle them. They look good though.
It looks cool that they look like real vehicles.
They look like real vehicles, yeah, which is the same for Fuzz. Fuzz looked exactly like the real life vehicle.
Now, do they have robot modes?
I don't have the robot modes on these. They might have put out. I think they put renders out.
I would be the weirdo to just get First Aid and don't get any of the rest.
You messing up their like a production run numbers. Like, God damn it! There's always one off.
I don't. Let me see. Now you got me concerned. If there was a robot mode reveal.
I don't think so. I don't remember seeing them. I remember this post and didn't see them. But either way,
they look really good.
Either way, they look good. But I mean, it's X-Transbots, so I don't know, man.
Is this accurate right here? What is this? What's going on here?
It looks like
glass.
It looks transparent, and you can see like light detail or something.
It's a very good looking helicopter, but knowing X-Transbots, this is going to be flimsy and floppy as hell. Like all these little teeny tiny joints, right? All pin joints. Look at all these pin joints.
Oh no. Yeah, I hate when third party relies completely on pins.
I mean, I hope it's good. I want it to be good, but based on Fuzz, I'm not thinking it's good. This one might be. I don't know. We'll see.
Next.
That's it.
Oh.
That is the end of our news. Do you guys want to do a quick MP character guide?
Sure. I can't remember where we stopped.
Yeah, I will bring that up. You guys can talk while I do that.
I don't like half of the things we saw.
I don't like 3/4 of the stuff we saw. Mostly
you don't like anything anymore.
Mostly 3/4 of the stuff we saw was X-Transbot stuff. So that's why.
Yeah, there was a lot of I was shocked how much X-Transbots revealed in like a 2-week period.
That's actually the Junkions are cool, but just the thought of paying all that money for all of them.
Oh, I didn't show the MMC because they didn't reveal anything, but MMC is also making protected bots, protected bots, and they look pretty good. It's just that the combined scale is not going to be the same. It's going to be smaller, right? It's like the size of their Bruticus.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It might be slightly bigger.
Do you have them? Do you have any of them?
The protected bots? No.
I mean, like prototypes.
No.
No. Okay.
If I had them, you would know. Or at least there would be some kind of video.
I don't know. Sometimes you have stuff just in a box sitting in the room, and they just pull it out and show us this crazy thing.
Oh yeah, sometimes. But that's true. But no, this time I don't.
Okay.
See, you keep trying to get that to focus, but really we don't care.
All right, I'll put it on the screen for a second. I'm not even sure what you're showing.
It's from
the audience.
From The Witcher. Was it Siri?
Yeah.
Boo. Boo words.
Why?
Yeah.
I tried to watch season 1 of the Netflix one. I only got like halfway through, and I was like, the story.
Oh, you reminded me. I wanted to talk about Kingdom as a group.
Oh no, please don't.
Really quick, like 2 minutes. Just your like general reaction feeling.
Replace the masterpiece thing with Kingdom.
What was that?
Replace the masterpiece thing with Kingdom.
No good? 2 minutes. I just want your quick reaction. What did you like? What did you not like?
Kingdom, I liked after the first episode, and I got used to hearing the annoying new voices. I definitely liked the Beast Wars characters because they were, whoever was writing it, I felt like they wrote the characters like they were, but their voices were different, and you just had to get used to it. But the main thing I disliked, and I probably would have enjoyed the show a little bit more if they didn't have it, the Optimus Prime line delivery. Just it murdered me. It made my chest hurt. Like, why are you talking like that?
I think that's true for everybody. I don't think there's anyone that liked that.
I like this season more than the first two.
Yeah, me too. I'll agree with that. I like this better than the other two. Paik, what about you?
The same. I liked it more than the other ones, but I think what I was telling you guys, it was mostly because of the Beast Wars characters and like their the fact that they weren't all just good guys, bad guys. Those are the kinds of characters I like. The switching allegiances, no black and white. There's some gray and stuff like that. So
yeah.
And like the true to character stuff that they had with Black Arachnia and Dinobot, I mean, I like that. I was joking that Dinobot always dies, and then this one they were like, he died, and immediately it was like, what's that light? And it was like no grieving for him at all.
I guess we should say spoilers before we dive into this.
Look over there.
Well, they should have seen it by now.
Yeah, you should have watched it by now. Sorry, but we are going into some spoilers here. Yeah, I agree. It was quick. They just went from him to and then he was dead.
Scorponok, I was kind of disappointed that they didn't have any Predacons. They didn't even have Waspinator. Scorponok was the default Predacon clone.
The drone, the clone. Yeah. Dr. Dika says Kingdom is ready to get an MP Nemesis Prime. Nemesis was cool, but the way he talked, I mean, it looked cool, but his dialogue was so bad. Clinical says, wave when you finish talking about Kingdom. I was confused why. So this was my thing. You guys already said everything that I was thinking, but I would add to it. Why didn't they put characters? There's like huge swaths of characters missing that they put toys out. Like for example, where's Rodimus Prime? Like he's a main character. He's got a Commander class toy. You know, they've been hyping it up, and then he doesn't even appear in the cartoon
I think
anywhere.
Hasbro had an original plan. They wanted to do Cybertron, Earth, and then season 3. But the way the story structure was in the show, there was no way they had enough episodes to do all that. Yeah, since they never crash landed on Earth and then went to the future, there was no need for them to have the Earthrise or Kingdom Earth Moon characters. But they put out that Rodimus, just the same reason why they put out Galvatron, even though they threw Galvatron in the show. Right. They put him out because it's the 35th anniversary of the movie. So you had to have a new Rodimus toy.
I wish they had been given like a couple more episodes, because it just felt like some of it felt rushed and some of it felt dragged out. So I can't say it was dragged out, but I do wish they had some of these other characters in there. But I'm guessing they're making another one. They're probably going to make like a movie or like another short series.
I think they're going to have another 6 episodes probably. I hope. Well, something.
All right, we left off on we did Wheeljack, I think. Yeah, I think we did Trailbreaker and Wheeljack. No, did we do Trailbreaker? Where did we leave off now?
We're already in the W's?
Well, we're in season 1 still. I know we did Prowl, we did Ratchet, we did Sideswipe. I think we did Skyfire.
We did Wind Charger already. We must be on Dinobots.
I think we're on the Dinobots. So I think we're on Grimlock. I think that's where we're at. All right, so for Grimlock, we've got Fans Toys, we've got Gigapower, and then you got MP08 for Takar Tomy. And I've owned all of them. So what do you think? Actually,
Fans Toys for me so far.
What'd you say?
Fans Toys for me so far.
Best of the 3?
Yeah.
You probably say Gigapower, right?
Yeah, not even a question. Gigapower.
So the only reason I say Fans Toys is I like the look of the Gigapower, but the ankle tilt is really bothersome.
The ankle tilt, and these aren't the hand just comes right up to the freaking mushroom peg.
Well,
and the shoulder wants to pop off as well.
The shoulder on mine was super tight, I think.
They look good, but they fall off.
Mine didn't have a problem falling off. Mine was super tight, and mine was missing one for a long time. So Eddie had to send me one. So I had like no dinosaur arm for a long time.
So I'm still Fans Toys just because of some of those issues, but it definitely looks good. So what about Slag? We have 4 versions. So we have Slag. Sorry, we have Scoria, Fans Toys, Gigapower, and then we have Perfect Fusion, which is basically Fans Toys, but it was their redo.
I never messed with that one, so I can't say. There's Slag. The FT Slag was the oldest one, so it's kind of like janky now. But the Gigapower one has like the super thunder thighs. I don't know. I mean, just even without messing with it, I kind of feel like maybe Cesium is the best.
So I'm holding Cesium right now. I'll just tell you, it is the budget Fans Toys version. That's what they were going for. Like they made it cheaper. At the time, it was cheaper. Now it's expensive, but it does not feel as good as the others. It's like the plastic on the back is cheaper. It looks good, but it feels cheap.
That's what confused me. I thought Gigapower was the same thing as Cesium.
No, Gigapower is called Grasser. So I think Grasser is easily the best out of all of them in terms of just the look, feel, quality.
But he has super thunder thighs. That's the only thing that
they are big.
Bothers me, yeah.
For some reason, certain third-party figures back in the day when I was watching reviews, I would turn the review on, but didn't pay any attention.
The 30, I think, I agree. Cesium is better than Scoria, but then I think Grasser is better than both of them.
Yeah, my only qualm again is just they didn't do anything to try to hide the tail in robot mode.
It's just there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like again, I can't say because I didn't have. I never even messed with cesium, but it would be a toss up between those two probably.
Yeah.
Gigapower or cesium.
I do like
Gigapower also tried to go like mostly toy version, right? And that's why you still had the tail hanging out.
Yeah, they went with a slightly more toy look, but they still were trying to make it look like the cartoon. Let's do one more. Sludge. So you got Fans Toys or Graviter, which I just looked at.
I've only messed with Fans Toys, and I did like that one.
Did or didn't like that?
I did like it.
You did.
And this time
they're both really good.
The Sludge for Fans Toys was by far my favorite. I thought it was the best of their Dinobots. And I thought it's been a while since I messed with my Gigapower one, but I remember really liking that one too.
Yeah, it's really good too. So that's the thing. They even transform the same. Like I transformed them and they're like almost exactly, other than the feet, they're almost identical.
Does the tail hang out on the Gigapower one?
Nope,
No.
it tucks in. So the tail tucks into the legs. The head goes into the back on both. It's exactly the same for both. They both transform the same.
Inconsistent with what they wanted to do.
Yeah, Gigapower has been a little more consistent.
I feel like the neck I think the alt mode is slightly better in Gigapower. Like especially the way the neck articulation works, it doesn't look as disjointed as the Fans Toys one.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. I'm gonna go with Gigapower. I mean, they're my dinos of choice, so yeah. I'm gonna go with them.
And TMan, you're gonna be getting this soon, so you can decide then.
You remember you were saying that they're supposed to have one with no plastic right here?
Huh?
Sony was asking me, did it have transparent parts?
Yeah, the reason I asked is that my version of Sludge came with that piece. So I was wondering why it was in the box. Like I got that translucent piece was in the box for some weird reason. I don't know what it's for. I gotta
figure out how to get this off because there's definitely a space for an Autobot logo in there.
Oh yeah, you can put it underneath. All right, let's leave it there for today.
Oh yeah, I have my logo on there.
I figured it out already. You just pull it straight off.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I did it somehow.
I think somebody must have taken that plastic piece off and just forgot to put it back on and threw it in the box with this guy because I have that piece for some reason. All right, that's it for today. Thank you everyone for joining. Holy cow, there's a lot of people.
I couldn't see the comments, but thank you all for commenting.
Yes.
And liking me and Paik and Sony.
We appreciate all of you for joining us and commenting and liking and sharing and subscribing. Paik, I'm not so much. I don't know if he cares, but I care. And TMan cares. Paik cares a little.
Grimlock care.
I'll make Paik care.
You can't make me do anything. You're not my mom. She can't make me do anything.
We'll see you. You guys have anything you want to plug? Anything coming up you want to show or talk about?
Watch my channel. And if you like Witcher and you want to see the series and you haven't watched, that's going to be my next video.
No,
and this guy at some point and the rest of the the Gigasaurs that I didn't review yet.
Nice.
Yeah, I agree. Watch his channel. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, you're not going to review anything? Come on. You got that whole box. I can see Unicron right there.
I got to do this.
Oh, okay. Review that. Yeah. All right. And I have, what do I have? Oh, I have my verses coming up. All right. Thanks, guys. Later.
Yeah.
Look, we're still live.